Nintendo music, and I'm like, I don't care.
To be
Why are you
fair, I
doing
got
this
that
now?
earlier with Metroid Prime music.
Which I think we're going to talk about today.
It's on
Right.
my list.
It's on the list because that list is on my computer. All right. Okay, so actually, hey, you know what? We get to do the thing now. Mike,
Oh, have you read any
how's
more?
Huh?
How's
Dungeon
Crawler
Crawl
Carl?
Carl?
I'm so sorry.
He has not read it.
I have not.
Well,
Hurts.
okay.
It hurts.
Listen,
Here.
I have not. I haven't even been able to touch my PlayStation in the last week.
That's a nice euphemism. You call your wife your PlayStation?
Wow! Whoa, man!
Shots fired.
Jeez,
Damn.
Shots
man!
fired. You're the one who said it. Anyway, how you guys doing?
Well, you know, not bad. Wait, I actually have heat in this room, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing I'm going to point out, since we can't do Dungeon Crawler Carl talk, is
Thank you. It is
Yeah,
hard to
it's
say.
tough.
There's a lot of hard consonants in a row.
kids are sweet. We've been gone for 2 weeks because I was away on literal business travel, and then the holidays happened. We're back. Yay!
Yeah.
Diablo
I mean,
Cam?
unfortunately, Thanksgiving decides to take place on the day that we record,
I
which
know.
is
It's
BS.
lovely timing. Why didn't they change it for us? Fuck me.
Right. Well, if somebody wasn't too busy making pies and dinner,
Is that a euphemism too?
Adam. Yes, it is.
Just slinging pies all day.
Oh, you were slinging those pies.
I like pizza.
I used to make pizza. I made pizza for a solid
Look,
freaking
you can see all
decade.
my tattoos now. Check it out. You see my pizza tattoo
Oh, wow.
and my coffee tattoo that I drew. I drew this one too.
So you basically got tattoos of food that make you
Hey,
have to poop.
yeah. Hey, sure.
Yeah, right.
Just do it.
Two of the big ones. Pepperoni pizza
But
and
now
coffee
people
will
can actually
clear you
see
out.
My Legend of Zelda one. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, that is
I-
really
I
nice.
don't have
That's a nice
shit
sleeve.
camera anymore.
You have a very nice camera. I have to say that is. I am seeing you in stunning detail.
I'm
I'm
crazy.
actually trying to see what books you have. Are those Witcher books?
Yeah, just the whole collection.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, I know that looks very familiar.
Alright, starting from here, we got the Hyrule Historia, the Arts and Whatever, the Encyclopedia, and the Creating an Adventure. And then next is D&D Art and Arcana. And then the Wicked Grimoire. And then after that is all the Destiny stories from all the Grimoire cards right there. And then I've got a couple manga. I've got Kirby's Arts and Style collection throughout the years. I got Console Wars up there. I got Ayn Rand on the bottom. Don't ask.
Really?
Yeah, where's it? Oh, the book's in the other room. We're jumping around here. I was gonna say, how was your guys' Thanksgiving? And then we can do book talk.
It was good.
I started doing book.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving was fine. Terry's parents came over and they brought pre-made food from a local restaurant, and it was delicious and they were delightful.
What restaurant? Boston Market.
Barrels and Boards, which
Why does that sound
we haven't.
familiar?
It sounds familiar because you've been here at some point. I don't know. Like it's like this new place. They basically are buying up a bunch of stuff over in the Bridgewater area, and they're really good. They have a decent meal set, and they have their own like little side thing where you can like buy pre-made shit. We call it Buckets and Buckets. Because we always would forget the name was Barrels and Boards, and we're like, what the hell is the name of that restaurant again? Buckets and Buckets. But they did a Thanksgiving meal. It was great. The stuffing was decent. The cranberries had actual cranberries in it, and actually was really good. And then I brought home from my work, because they do like a turkey and pie giveaway. I brought home a pie, and then Terry's parents brought over pie. So, like you, we had like 3 pies to feed 4 people. We almost had a pie per person.
I only did that out of the kindness of my heart because all the girls were like, I want this pie, and I want this pie. And I was like, well, I want this pie because traditionally it's what I had in Michigan. So we're just like, I'll make everybody what they wanted. And Meg got her stuffed mushrooms, so she was happy too. So, yeah, didn't need the kitchen.
Yeah, man, shit, I'm inviting myself over next year. Shit.
I mean, we didn't make
Yes,
turkey.
Mitchell's make a lot of good food.
I made specifically turkey legs, so
Hey, that's the best part.
yeah, it was nice.
Like,
Turned out well.
if you go to a Renaissance fair, if you go to King Richard's
You
Fair,
always have to get the
that's what
turkey
you be
leg.
getting.
Always.
Which tastes, and it tastes like ham, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
It's not ham, but it tastes like ham.
I'm assuming it's the brine they use.
Yeah.
It must be, but it's really good. But I'm like, the one time I've been to King Richard's Fair, I'm eating, I'm like, this tastes like ham, and they were like, no, that's turkey, and I'm like, I think you're lying to me, King Richard's Fair concession food worker.
I really do want to see what it looks like now that it's over at Edaville.
I know.
Oh,
Actually,
I forgot it moved over that way.
they're in Edaville.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Sean's getting some ideas.
So, Max, my nephew, I guess, because we're common law married, I guess.
Mhm.
Terry's parents
Seriously?
brought. No,
Okay,
the
I was
common law
gonna say, I
marriage
didn't
is not a
think that
thing.
common law was the thing in Massachusetts. It's definitely a thing in
Right.
Alabama.
You can definitely, if you own a house together for long enough, you can just pretend you're married. It's the law.
Okay.
Except when it comes to getting benefits, at which point, no, that is not legal.
Of course.
Anyways, they go to Edaville they went to Edaville a couple of years ago, and they had a really good time. So now I'm like, oh, well, if it's in Edaville,
We had Amelia's
maybe they go
second
to.
birthday there? What was it, my first or second?
Yeah.
Second. Not her
That
first.
can I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. We got
They
to
were big.
Yeah.
They were big enough that they were able to go on the rides by themselves.
most of them.
Aw.
We got to recreate a picture that Meg has of her mom and her on one of the trains with Amelia, so it was nice. Mike, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I'm the one that did the traveling. We went to my morning. We made Callie's sweet potato casserole. Baked some cookies. Went to my parents' house first for Portuguese style Thanksgiving. No turkey. They do chicken.
Okay. I was gonna ask what that meant, but thank you.
We did roast chicken over there. Portuguese style stuffing, which is like mostly like linguiça, stuff like that.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you for translating.
I'm trying to think what the hell. It was and I have to beg to differ with you. I'll have to have an opposite opinion with you, Sean, about cranberry sauce. It has to, for me, it has to be canned.
So, I will say, my exact wording was, there was cranberries in it, and it actually was delicious. So normally I'm on the same boat as you, but I was like, oh, this is actually good. Keep calm and nom nom.
Oh yeah.
Then I apologize. Glad we're in the same club.
I'm not a monster, okay?
Because like my mom knows I'm favorite part of Thanksgiving is the cranberry sauce. So the last few years, she bless her heart, she's been trying to do like real cranberry sauce. She's been trying to do the real cranberry sauce, and I didn't have the heart to tell her I prefer the can. It was good. I just like, yeah. It's just something that they do. If it helps, my mother-in-law tried to do the same thing, and I was like, nope. Has to be canned. At least I had more people on my side there at my in-laws than my parents' house.
They say hi, by the way.
Oh, I see him.
Wait, I see multiple.
You want to come on camera?
Yeah, he's got it
Okay.
right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got multiple dogs. This is my dog. This is Hancock. Adam's met Hancock. He's a good boy. He is a monster. He's also 9 years old. He's an old baby. He's sticking around. I know. I kind of want. I need to bring Hancock up there to meet Lucy again, because like Lucy was like, they got along so good. They were puppies. I met Lucy like her first day with you guys, and then Lucy met him his first day with us. Now he's an old man. He's got gray hair. Come here. You can say hi to the chat. That's just your pet.
Daddy, I know what.
And speaking of, it's so funny watching like your kids come in, and I'm like, my kids come in, and I can say things like, "You were adopted. We don't like you. We feed you out of a bag.
We shit
You're
out.
just in your cage."
Come here.
Hang on, were you saying
I'm sorry,
that to
continue.
Terry, or were you saying that to Hancock?
What? That we feed you out of a bag? Yeah, Terry. By the way, I was saying to you that I feed you out of a bag.
No, I thought you were saying come here like that, like some huge her.
No.
Jesus.
She would be like, no, come here.
What's
Feed
funny
her
is
out
she's
of
got
a
the
bag.
best looking bag in the house.
She does. She is the best looking bag in this house.
Oh.
Wow.
Me, on the other hand, I'm just a normal bag of meat. Anyways, Mike, continue.
Anyway.
Sauce.
But yeah, we had cranberry sauce at my parents' house, and then after that we went and had dinner at my in-laws, where they had more of a traditional Thanksgiving with roasted ham, turkey, stuffing, all that fun stuff.
Ooh, that's good. Ham on Thanksgiving and on Christmas is chef's kiss.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I like turkey well enough, but I ham. I go ham for ham.
I will go for turkey if it's the deli meat turkey. Sliced deli meat turkey. That's it.
Smoked or the like the traditional grilled, not grilled, but the traditional roasted turkey for deli meat.
I like smoked better just because it has more flavor, but I don't. I won't say no to roasted turkey.
We're on the same page, man. We're on the same page. Deli meat. Speaking of deli meat, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, I didn't say it on to chat yet. Forgot. I told you both I spent all day in the kitchen, like quite literally. I took a break to take a shower, and then I got right back at it. Made 3 pies first thing in the morning, and I was just cooking all afternoon long. And it was just us 4.
God bless you.
But Meg had to work, so it was just me and the kids watching the parade and all that fun shit. It was good though.
I actually have a thing on about the parade on one of our talking points. We'll get to that. What book are you reading?
I almost said The Martian, and that's not it, because I was going to start listening to that audiobook. I'm actually...
Are you Project Hail Mary?
Project Hail Mary. I am reading that book. I'm like halfway through it now. I love it so much. It's so good.
Did you get to the reveal yet?
I've gotten
Well,
where she has made contact, and they're about to dock.
Fair. I will say this, and again, whatever way you consume media, whether it be specifically books, audiobook, read, whichever way is fine. That is the one book that, for me, I preferred the audiobook.
Really?
It is, oh my god, the guy who does it, it's phenomenal. It is insane. And when you get to meet Rocky, because again, you know the context of that, right?
Yeah.
How that communicates. When you meet that character, the way that they portray it in the audiobook is phenomenal. It is really, really good.
This just might be one of those books that I have to go and listen to afterwards because I'm loving reading this book. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I
So
just started off on the audiobook because that's what was available, so I was just like, I gotta listen to this the whole way through. And I thought Jeff Hayes did an amazing job with that, so I'm like, I'm just gonna continue this because this is great, but I still want the books to read for myself to see what I'm missing.
Totally.
I'll give it to
Actually, I will say I was The Martian. Because I listened to Project Hail Mary first, and then I was like, let me listen to The Martian. And The Martian wasn't as good. I love Will Wheaton. He does the audio narration. He does a great job.
Okay.
But the guy who does Project Hail Mary is so good, and I don't think that I can, especially with the movie coming out, I can't divorce myself from that guy's voice.
And that's the
Being
problem I think
both-
I'm gonna have too with reading DCC books because I'm gonna start reading it in his voice with all the characters that he's given them to, and I'm like, it's just not gonna sound the same.
One thing, by the way, and if you ever get onto Sanderson, I have the audiobook for one of his secret projects. It's called The Sunlit Man, which, by the way, if you ever get into that, do not read that book until you've read literally every other book. It's important. We can always discuss that when you get to it.
Okay.
But the guy who does that, it's so good. The Sunlit Man and Project Hail Mary are the two audiobooks that I was like, I prefer this to the regular, like, reading it.
I'm trying to find the name of the book because I don't remember it, but I can't find it. Here it is. Hey, Mike, have you finished reading The Haunted Vagina yet?
Oh oh, why? What?
I'm just curious. Have you read?
I have not even attempted to read it.
Anything you want to share with the
That
class?
one was. Nope.
I think and correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am wrong, I'm sorry, but isn't the title of the book just tell you everything you need to know about that book?
That's true.
I would assume so.
I mean,
You had me at Haunted Vagina. I mean, like, just so we all are on the same page, like, just check out chat.
Which chat?
Like,
Are you talking about our Discord? Why'd you put
our
it back up?
Discord chat. So you could see it. Oh, and also here's something that, again, first of all, that skeleton dude, creepy. But the thing that actually is the weirder thing is one of her horns has a mysterious liquid on it.
Oh, it does. I didn't even notice
That's
that.
gross. I'm sorry, and I love this, by the way. The little blurb just says, "Among Melik's very best." From the author of Ape Shit. Oh, I kind of want to read this now. Oh my god.
Award-winning author. What is Wonderland? You know what? I probably don't want to know. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I don't think you do.
I don't.
Nope.
I
I'm good.
All I can say is from this cover, that skeleton is gettable.
yeah. Oh,
All right. Goodbye. That's it.
he's
We're done.
he's all
go.
boner.
First thing. Thanks, Mike. First bad joke of the episode.
Hey,
Damn right.
Okay, does this mean we need to get into the episode proper?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Ramblepack
So I guess
podcast.
we're 22 minutes in. Sorry.
There you go. Like scolding my child. How dare you interrupt me? Ramblepack podcast episode 76, and I'm 2 weeks old now. Because we missed 2 weeks. Where do you two go?
Can I talk to Daddy?
Yes. You have my permission. Please
And
stay
I'm
back
Mike.
and state your name for the record.
And I'm the Haunted Vagina. You didn't know you were in the room with it. And I'm Sean.
And these are the vagina monologues. What?
Vagina. Oh my god. Oh boy.
I miss you guys.
I swear this is a video game podcast.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
I know. We're 22 minutes into a podcast about video games and have not talked about one video game.
We'll get there. It's okay.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Where do we want to go?
Let's
Oh, I
start.
guess-
Since
Yeah,
I was gonna
Mike,
say, let's
everybody.
start it off because I got one. Talking about vaginas and stuff.
what?
I got apparently I didn't think the quiet thing needed to be said out loud, but apparently the voice actor for Aerith out of the new Final Fantasy VII games
Okay, I was like,
basically is saying stop. Basically, she's telling fans to stop sending them their smut.
Yeah, I wonder how many other voice actresses are having to deal with that kind of stuff.
Pretty much. Well, the reason why she's saying something because she's actually responding to a video that was posted on X, Twits. I don't care, whatever it's called now.
It's Twitter.
By one of the vocalists from the K-pop Demon Hunters. And she was talking about how much smut they've actually been exposed to since doing the show. It's one, and they were saying like it's one thing if they seek it out, but if it's another when fans are sending it.
Right.
At that point,
Crossing the line to sexual harassment.
yeah,
No, that's well beyond crossing the line.
Well, right. It's one thing to like make it and it's adult or whatever, and you're consuming it yourself. It's another to be like, look what I did. I think that crosses that line.
You're sending nude pictures or lewd pictures to a person that did not ask for them.
Yeah.
That's assault, brother. Oh man, like
Thank you for the
I think that I think that there is always that gross contingent of people that will do stuff like that by virtue of the fact that they're gross. And I think that like this is kind of like I don't know, like
there's an anonymity online that they think that they're untouchable because they do it, and like there's less chance that they're actually going to get sought out or whatever. But it's that anonymity that gives people the confidence to do the shit, because you wouldn't do it in real life.
no. Well, some people might, but like the other thing about it, I mean, there's a reason why we have HR departments, right? The thing is, and the thing that makes me the craziest is like, obviously this is a very gendered issue where my suspicion, and again, I might not be right on this, but it's going to be dudes sending pictures to women.
Right.
And that's just gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
No maturity in that.
Not at all.
Don't do that shit.
And right, like there's no reason that anyone should feel uncomfortable for portraying a role. You know what I mean?
And some of these people love
Right.
these roles too, but you're just going to scare them off with like acting like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's messed up, man.
Agreed.
It's bad that you have to come out and it's there has to be a thing of, and it's not just like one person stop. It is a general call to arms to just please guys stop sending me nude pictures of the person that I portrayed. I'm good, thank you.
How did we get here again? What was the third line?
Haunted vagina.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I forgot how we got to that. But okay, yes. Don't do that. Please treat people humanely.
Sorry, Mike. I'm actually going to jump into another one that you put up here, which is tell me about Hello Sunshine.
Ooh, I saw the trailer for it. It's actually pretty cool. It's a survival game. The whole premise behind it is you, if I'm understanding it correctly from the trailer and from the article, you have to, like any other survival game, collect items, stuff like that. You you're not really building anything because you technically have to follow a giant robot because you have to live in its shade, or else if you get into the sunlight, you can get burned.
Interesting.
But the trailer itself looked really cool. The robot itself is huge, and apparently you see it rip the head off another robot in the trailer. But it actually is pretty cool. Reminds me of, trying to think. Do you remember the giant robot from Astro Boy? The most recent one.
Astro Boy, you mean Astrobot? Or are you talking about the movie?
The movie.
I have not seen it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, that sucks.
Sorry.
But it's like it's basically a gentle giant type of thing.
So like Iron Giant, but bigger?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought one of the cool the nice aspects about it, it has like a day-night cycle, and during the day the robot is actually continuously walking wherever the hell it wants. So if you go by an old building that you want to try to collect gear and stuff to craft with and things like that, you have to do it in the time frame that he is passing by it, or else you could be screwed and get left behind.
I like this.
Sounds interesting.
I like the idea of like a survival game where the mechanic is you have to keep moving. Like you have to.
Right.
Base building, not that there's anything wrong with it, but base building, I feel as a mechanic has already been explored.
Right.
To do it on the hoof is kind of cool. Is pretty cool.
I'd have to say, like, if you want to do the building part, Minecraft is a good way to go about it.
Yeah. Or you could do like Green Hell, or you could do, there's a million survival games like that. But this looks cool. Like, I'm just grabbing screenshots from the video right now.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. Like, there's a giant thing on the back of the robot that just says "follow."
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, no, but I like that kind of world. But how did that get up there? Who wrote it on the robot? All these things, pretty cool.
It's definitely. I like the visuals to it, so it's one of the things that's making me want to at least try it out.
You like survival crafting games, don't you?
Crafting games in general, yes. Not so much. Maybe. I was gonna say not so much the survival part, but the crafting, yes.
Makes sense. Something I'm noticing.
I like to craft.
Sometimes mine.
Minecraft. Roll credits.
I was going to pick on something and I've lost it. Oh, Sean, what? There's an Assassin's Creed thing that I didn't hear about.
Yeah, so like Ubisoft did a, here's a couple of upcoming events, and they did a thing where they showed like just like a regular video of like all the cool things that are coming out, and they showed a clip, and I think it was from Assassin's Creed Shadows or something, but there's people like froze it, like paused the video, and you kind of see the outline of a front of a ship, and everyone's losing their minds because they think they were like, is this Ubisoft saying we are doing Black Flag remake? Because supposedly this is like yeah, this is like their first glimpse of it, and they basically people are like, is there a larger thing going on? Is this going to be tied into other stuff? And it's cool. I am like, hey, you know what? Like, I think that's kind of the shot in the arm the series needs, because at this point, like, I haven't been like, it's good to bring the community in like that, to have this kind of like read in between the lines of something you might have seen in the Animus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 And then there was also like Ubisoft did a thing and they showed some like text grabs from I think one of the multiplayer games they have or something, and it's it's just basically people trying to read the tea leaves through like things that were released in this like 1 minute long video,
Right.
and are like, hey, does this play into a larger strategy that they're trying to put out there?
Interesting. Are you hoping for anything from that? Or are you just waiting and seeing?
I'm just waiting and seeing. Like, honestly, it was funny because I was thinking the other day, I'm like, should I like maybe pick up Mirage or Shadows or something? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
grabbing you?
Like my, just no. To be fair, like full disclosure, like I haven't played Vampire Survivor. The only thing I've been playing is Breath of the Wild recently. Just kind of falling back into that because I feel like that's one of the few games that has really like there's a great story, but there's a bunch of other random shit you can do, and there's no worry of time frame.
Right.
Like, just going back through that game again, I'm like, yes. And now I'm kind of at the end of Breath of the Wild, and like before, like I played it for 400 hours, and now I'm like, I don't know, like 30 hours in and almost done, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm really excited to go play Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually super excited because I keep you know Colagera, the monster where you have to fight where you're like falling through the air
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and you have to shoot. Yeah, so on TikTok, people keep posting about how the music for Colagera is like fucking fire and it's awesome. And now I just want to get back into Tears of the Kingdom so I can listen to that song play whilst beating that boss.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't start off with asking you guys what games you've been playing, but that's all right. Xbox just had their Black Friday sale too, and I actually got a couple games. So now
What you got?
I have been playing stuff. This will come up when we talk about it later, but I'm still playing Fortnite. I've started playing Destiny 2 again, because Renegades just started this week. I picked up River City Girls 2, which kind of side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's like there's different screens, but it's still side-scrolling in a beat 'em up style. But you're going like through the town to get the story to move forward, but still side-scrolling beat 'em up game. And I also got the Guardians of the Galaxy game just for fun because it was so good.
That was a really good game.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play
I
that
was
again.
really shocked with how good that was.
That's why I had to get it. I'm like, oh, it's only like 15.
Spider-Man have been doing great.
What?
I said, seeing as Marvel hasn't been, other than Spider-Man, hasn't really put out really good games, in my opinion.
Not yet. Not really.
I mean, the only so aside from the ones that I like pointed out a couple weeks ago, like that one that takes place in World War II, yeah, and Wolverine, I can't think of them. And obviously, like I want to play Midnight Suns. That looks interesting.
I still haven't heard anything really bad about it. Hop on that train.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot all about
mean-
Midnight Suns.
Yeah, it's like XCOM but with like Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Flip.
Flip. So actually, I pointed this out too, and I'm going to go back to Mike on this one. Speaking of movies, right, or movie people, what's this deal with J.J. Abrams now? With what?
Apparently,
Oh, the
and
bad robot thing.
I didn't even know that this was a thing. Like I've heard, apparently he has his company Bad Robot apparently has a gaming studio. I thought that they were just TV shows.
I thought it was just video production too. I didn't know that they had a video game division.
Well, apparently
Surprise.
they're partnering with PlayStation
To work
gonna be
on.
publishing. They're going to be publishing a 4-player co-op shooter, and it's going to be directed by the former Left 4 Dead designer.
Okay. So, was Turtle Rock not from the same developers? Okay, let me back up. Turtle Rock Studios was the studio that made the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead 2, which I cannot remember the name of the game right now, but you were like 4 different people taking...
Back for Blood?
Yes, I believe so. It's like 4 characters facing off against a giant abomination that they have to capture or whatever. I think that's what it was. So I'm wondering, does it say what studio specifically?
No, the Bad Robots is going to be the studio that's going to be doing it.
So it's just all them. Okay.
Oh, and it's just, but you're saying it's like the people who actually the developer, right?
Yeah.
Not the.
Oh,
right.
I see. I wasn't listening correctly. It says to publish 4-player co-op shooter from Valve's former Left 4 Dead designer. Got it. So they came in to help design the game.
Right.
Got it. Interesting.
Yeah, they didn't give many details about the game, but other than the fact that it's going to be a brand new IP, so it's not going to be off of any other IPs that we're aware of.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fact. I just thought it was interesting the fact that didn't even know Bad Robot was a video game studio.
Me neither. And we were
like more Hollywood. Yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
I think we're on the same page on this, where I think this goes back to where I think you were like, doesn't A24 have a video game part, or did they shut that down?
Yeah. Yeah. I think more Hollywood studio. I'm actually surprised that more don't. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a pretty, with the amount of money that you're, like, I'm actually honestly surprised that Disney hasn't made a Marvel game studio. Like, they're still outsourcing it to, like, EA.
They had a division that was focused on video games. Like all their stuff like went through them, and they bought fucking Lucasfilm, which had LucasArts, which was their own video game division as well.
Right, and they tanked one of the biggest, coolest looking games ever, for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
It's like if they don't make enough money in house, they just outsource it to other people. I don't get it. Just, I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
Probably make more money off the licensing than anything else.
Probably. It's a good point.
Because if it does well, they continue the license. If it doesn't do well, they didn't spend money developing the game.
It's just weird that, like, especially for Marvel, right, where Disney took so much time and took so much efforts to kind of aggregate everything back under one thing, that they're still, like, their video games are like, we'll just license it out. It's fine. It's like, wait, what?
Also,
ironically enough, that's not an article that I read, but I think I remember seeing somewhere that Disney's actually starting to look more, start to actually pay attention more to the video game side, especially with how popular games like Kingdom Hearts was and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What clued them in? Like, why now? Where have they been?
They gotta make the money somehow, because their movies aren't doing so well lately.
That's on them. I forgot what I was going to say now. What were we talking about before the Bad Robot thing? I'm trying to see if I can get back to what I was going to say. The giant robot. Oh, the Assassin's Creed, the teaser thing. Have you guys seen the whole thing about the statue out in the desert that Jeff Keighley is posting about for Game Awards?
No.
No? Okay, I gotta find the picture and then ask you your opinion on it because he shared a picture that apparently you can go and visit, but it's a statue for some sort of announcement. I think it's for the Game Awards, not sure. But there's a lot of speculation as to what it could be about, and there's a handful of journalists and stuff that
Oh
have
yeah.
come out and said, nope, it's not this, no, it's not that. I haven't heard about this or that, but they won't say specifically. So, John, if you got the picture, toss it in the chat, and then you tell me what you guys think it looks like it could pertain to, if it even is a video game related thing.
The hell?
Mm-hmm. That's not a good enough picture. That doesn't
Really?
do it. That doesn't do it justice. It lights up at night. It has like a center eyeball with like spindly arms that stick out like spider leg kind of looking things. It looks to me like it's for Soros, but I don't think it is. Because if I'm not mistaken, people have said it's something new. Like some of the journalists like it's not that, but it's something new. A lot of people
Looks
are
like dinosaurs.
oh, okay, dinosaurs. Some people think that it's Elder Scrolls 6 related, but I think I saw somewhere that it's not. Let me see if I can find a picture of it lit up. It looks cool. But if you look at it dead on with it lit up, it looks like it's from Soros. Soros?
I mean,
What?
that image. That looks very Elder Scrolls-ish. Sorry.
No.
Some
I think
people
I'm
speculated it was
along the
Diablo.
same lines. I could see that. I'm thinking more. I want to say more leaning like D&D style, Lord of the Rings type of thing. Because the doorway in the middle reminds me of like the doors of Moria.
Where is my Discord on my phone? Hang on, this picture might change your mind. What the hell are orbs? There you go.
Talking about that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, to me, that looks like a Diablo or Elder
Right.
Scrolls
I
deal.
think Diablo was debunked as well, though.
I mean, that's so generic. Like, not generic, but that sounds derogatory. Like, that is so. It might be for a new IP that we just don't know the reference to yet.
You know what?
It's
I'm
just weird
surprised no one said Bloodborne yet. Everybody wants a Bloodborne remake for the PS5 and stuff like that and want it to come back to like PC and shit. But no word on that yet. But if it's another Bloodborne game, that would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
While we're mentioning the Game Awards, do we want to talk about that for a minute and like throw out our ideas?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Let's start off with some of the news around it. There was a category called Best Debut Indie Game, keyword on debut indie, that one of the developers actually asked to be dropped from that category because they're not a debut indie developer. They made a few games, so they're like, I don't know how I got in this category. I don't know why I'm here. Please let me out of this. So now they only have like 4, I think, instead of the normal 5 for that, which is okay. I mean, good on them for pointing that out. But this goes back to the whole Dave the Diver being put into the category for indie game, and it's not developed by an indie studio. Who's making these decisions?
Businessmen.
Another funny, seriously. Another funny thing too was, how do you feel about the fact that in the best fighting game category, 2 of the games that were nominated are collections of like older games, talking about NES, Super NES era kind of games, and onward.
Oh damn.
Would that classify, or does that count?
So here, I don't like it, and I don't think it should. But I also understand that that's the what is the criterion? Is it like most original? Is it best selling? Is it one with the best reviews?
See, that's the thing. It's just best. There's no explanation.
Right. And that's where you can kind of get away with it, because if it's not like best new fighting game, okay, or best original IP,
Right.
if you have a bunch of clunkers out there and then somebody re-releases Street Fighter 2 for the 50th time and everyone's like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that game." I mean, that's low-hanging fruit. I don't agree with it, but I kind of get where that might be the go-to, I guess.
It felt
Also
weird
the-
seeing that.
Yeah.
It to me it screams how shitty of a release of fighter games this year did we have that's on the list.
I think there's 5 or 6 total in that category, and 2 of them are collections. And one of the collections is horribly ran, like the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection or whatever. Apparently, there's super input lag on it. The online capabilities are super laggy, and it's not great. Not a good experience. Yeah.
That does not help. That just strengthens my statement.
And it's happened a lot more so now. But at the beginning of this, when I think it was was it the Golden Joy? No, it wasn't Golden Joystick. It was just on the nomination that Charlie Cox. He says that any recognition that he gets for his nomination for best performance should be shared with his motion capture actor.
It should.
Yes. And I guess more of it. Jesus Christ. Charlie Cox did the voice of one of the characters for Clair Obscur Expedition 33, along with Jennifer English and Ben Starr and somebody else. And a lot more of them have come out and said, yeah, we need to have like a best performance category for the Game Awards and stuff like that for those behind the scenes that are putting in like the hard work. Because I forget whose words it was, but they're like, we can go in and just say a few lines and throw ourselves on top of a body, but these people are actually doing the work. So I think we're all in agreement, and they say that they need more recognition as well. We're all in agreement.
I mean,
cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you classify performance as the thing that makes you feel makes you feel something for a character in a game, and half of that performance is motion, and half of it is voice, they should share it. Good on Charlie Cox. Honestly, that's really cool.
Yay, Daredevil.
That's the best.
For the Game Awards, do we want to run through and offer up our ideas on who might win? Or who we want to win?
I was actually going to ask if we wanted to do the gentleman's agreement this year.
Well, like make our predictions and then see who got the closest?
Yep, and then the loser has to buy model kits for the winner.
But how do we do this when we got 3 now?
Losers have to buy. Well, winner gets 2 model kits. So what category are we going to vote on?
So when Mike and I did this last time, we both wrote down the categories and then chose who we thought was going to win. I think that's how we did it, right? And then we totaled up who had the most wins, or the most correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. Here we go. Paste. Cool. This is the nominees.
Okay.
And then there are a lot of categories. So we may have to do this offline, because
That's
it's
what
like
I was going to say.
4,000 categories.
We might have to write this down ourselves and then keep track when it comes on. Because the Game Awards is next week. Actually,
really?
1 week from today. Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, no, I'm doing.
We'll be recording this
No,
while
I'm
we're
gonna do
doing the
this.
podcast, or while that's going on. That'd be interesting. Anyway, just let's look at Game of the Year really quick, and everybody can throw out their ideas. Game of the Year, the nominees are Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
It's Silk Song.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Prime.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh no.
I think Silk Song.
No, absolutely not.
Do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be Death Stranding?
No, I think it's going to be Expedition 33.
No. Silk Song. The sales of Silk Song crashed Steam.
It may have crashed Steam. What, Mike? Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna have to say it because it was such an anticipated game. I think that alone is what's gonna get it.
And here's where I think Expedition 33 is going to get it, because it was a sleeper hit and had a much longer tail than Silksong did. People are still talking about that game since it came out. It had a much longer tail. That's fine. We'll figure out in a week who's right.
You heard it here, folks. Adam's going to have to buy.
Oh, yeah.
All
right, fine. This is my suggestion of how we should go about it. Winner, the person who is in dead last has to buy the model kits for the
for the next
for
person
the other
up.
two. Yeah.
So like third place buys for second buys for first.
Yes. And first place has to buy. I mean, last place has to buy their own, and then first place gets to pick what the model kit is.
Okay. We'll have to put a range in there, but yeah.
Yeah. I was about
Give
to
me
say.
a master grade something.
Well, we can. Well, no, I was gonna say we can cap it at a high. Do the high grade.
True.
And that could be what we use to build for the next Let's Build.
I mean, not to spoil anything, but I was looking at model kits for Sean for Christmas, but we could do that.
No, you don't, dude. Full disclosure, Shawnee Muldooney doesn't take gifts. My gift is doing this with you two fine gentlemen. As Discord said, you are my crew.
Oh, yeah, Mike, did you see that picture?
Wait, what picture? Hold on.
Look in chat, friend. I'll put it back down at the bottom. Say, well, you know what? If you wanted to buy me anything, buy me a wireless mouse, because this wireless mouse sucks. No, I can get one. I can get one from work. Guys.
Okay.
The squad. It pisses me off though that it doesn't put me in there with you guys, so it looks like you guys are the squad, and I'm just not even there.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Well, once I get
cool,
stickers and stuff made for the podcast, I'll send them out.
I like this idea though. You know what I'll do tomorrow, because I'm a computer guy now. I'll make a spreadsheet in Google Sheets, and I'll send it to us, and then we can just vote that way, and then it'll just be easy to go through.
Cool. There you go.
Yay. That'll be fun.
Google Sheets.
And then we'll find out in a week.
By the way, a wicked bad tangent.
Okay.
On TikTok, I got a notification that the Excel games, they have a yearly Excel tournament, and I was super jazzed. I was like, oh my god, I gotta do pivot tables. Awesome.
Oh, hang on. Does this coincide with a video I saw where a dude is he's practicing doing Excel commands just with the keyboard alone, just to see how fast he can do it, and he's got to get through 10 different problems, and he does it in 4 minutes.
Probably. That sounds correct.
I watched him do that. I'm like, how do you get to a level like that with doing Excel?
It's by being an absolute boss. That's how you do it. I'm considered at where I work super good at Excel, and I just kind of figured it out, and again, you and I have talked about it, I figured out how to do power pivot, and I was like, oh, I'm so good at this, and then you see something like that, and you're like, screw you, man, okay? I'm a child playing an adult's game. It's not even right.
Dude, I'm an infant, okay?
You're not an infant. You are Other.
Oh man,
Okay.
good job. I that's all I wanted to talk about the Game Awards. It's not really much going on. I wanted to see what your guys' thoughts on the statue was because I couldn't think.
I mean, I honestly haven't even looked into it. Like, and now. This makes me excited because now, like, I can go in and be like, "Oh, what do I think?" And then we can recap later and be like, "Oh,
Let's see how
you
far off
don't
we
know what
are.
you're talking about." Game Awards.
We'll see who's got the
It's
finger on the pulse of society.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if
It's
if they
Kingdom Hearts
ended
4.
It's Kingdom Hearts 5. They skipped 4 and went right to 5.
Get the fuck out of here. Our most listened to episode, according to our Spotify Wrapped for the podcast. Most listened to episode was Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I wasn't even in that one.
No, but you helped by
It
listening to
hurts.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm always boosting us up.
Yeah.
Question, because again, I'm actually going into new shit that's coming out.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah. Did you play the original Metroid Prime on the GameCube and stuff? No, probably not.
No.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I've been watching, like, again, going through TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I keep getting onto, like, live streams of people playing the game. It looks awesome.
Here's what I appreciate, and a lot of people have voiced this too that I noticed. Look at the HUD for the first-person view, and then if you, like, look past it, you can see that there's actually, like, a kind of glare on her visor, and you can actually see her eyes again, like you could in the original one. It's so cool.
That's awesome. That
Yes.
is awesome.
The biggest complaint I'm seeing about the game is that it's very handholdy. Hey, this goes back to the thing that we haven't gotten a chance to talk about. Bird shit on walls. So game developers being very handholdy and telling you where to go and what to do before you get a chance to figure it out yourself.
What are your opinions?
Do we actually want to touch on that really quick?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. If you're asking me, I think that it's a bit much. I think that it goes along with the idea that games have gotten significantly easier to me. It's less about exploration and trying to figure stuff out and problem solve for longer than just a few seconds before the game decides you don't know what you're doing, let me help you out. It works when it's done right and with a minimal touch, but lately, like with some of the Resident Evil games and now with Final Fantasy and I guess with Metroid Prime, it's gotten to be overzealous, which might be good for some people, but why not make like an accessibility option where you can turn that off?
Good point. Yeah.
My opinion.
I mean, I'll say this. I like for Breath of the Wild, again, in terms of like exploration, there's no bird shit on walls. Like it's just try to figure out how to do this, and there's a point where I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. But
There's
I
a
will say,
thing
like,
with Breath of the Wild, it's very visual. When you look at it, you can piece it together just by looking at it. And I feel like there might be that disconnect with
Right.
games that don't have that more abstract look to them. Like if it's more realistic, things blend in with the background, then you have to like make the assumption yourself. Whereas Breath of the Wild, you see it, you can figure out the mechanics just based on context.
All right.
right.
I'm thinking. My opinion on it is more from the side of where the game I started playing was Final Fantasy VII, where
The
the
remake?
visuals were great. The original.
Oh, okay.
Where the visuals were amazing for the time, but you couldn't tell what was what you could actually interact with, and it was annoying.
That's fair because they did have like the arrows over doorways to go, and Hell,
Right.
you're making me think of Legend of the Dragoon too. It's the same thing. Like the maps are
Right.
static, and you have to guess, and like it's like a point and click for each map. You don't know what you're gonna get. You just have to click around until you get something.
Exactly. I actually tried a game. Oh my god! Because I remember talking to Callie about it. It was like a little learning computer game that I remember playing nonstop when I was a kid. But I went to go watch a video of somebody playing it again, and I'm like, oh my god, this is infuriating.
What game?
My god, what the hell was it called?
Missed?
It was one of the Rita Rabbit series.
Oh.
But the main character was a lion in a castle that you had to complete different activities, but you had to interact with all the objects and go from room to room to room. But the game didn't give you any indication at all of what you're supposed to be doing next. So you're going from room to room to room, clicking on everything over and over and over again until you
That was the
get
problem I had with Myst back in the day too.
Yeah.
No indication on anything, just click and hope something happened.
Right. And I now I hate that type of thing. I'm sure as a kid where we didn't have much of a choice, we thought that was cool, but
It's a way to extend gameplay.
right. So having that feature in there helped a lot with the Final Fantasy VII game because it just let me go through and I was able to do whatever I could. I wouldn't use it for the most part, but in like areas where you have no idea where the actual walking path is, that helped big time.
So
Is it this that I just put in chat?
Yes.
Oh god, you're taking him back. All right,
It's Rita Rabbits.
I gotta
Second
find
grade.
a game for you guys, and we should sit down and play this one of these days.
God.
Let me get the URL. It's fun.
Is it the haunted vagina of the video?
No. No, it's even more fun. Talk amongst yourselves while I get the URL.
So it says to Mabel, it says, guess the game. Oh, yeah. So, fun fact, my nephew actually plays this a lot, and I was helping him out with it.
Yeah, how'd you do?
Oh, I did, it was okay. That looks, I mean, like, I'm, oh, God, I'm trying to,
You don't have to
I'm
play it
trying-
right now. I
look-
was just showing you.
well, now you've done it, now
I'm
we have to
sorry.
play the game.
Hey, Mike, guess
You
what?
gave us
Embracer
a
selling
link
off
to
more
click.
titles.
I think, like, to me, that looks almost like that's like a early 2000s, like, PS2, like, it almost looks like, well, actually, it looks more like Tour of the Dinosaur Hunter.
Looks like 007 on the
I thought-
N64.
I thought it was GoldenEye too, but he's double wielding, and everything looks slightly off.
Anyway, I wasn't getting
I
Mike.
was
Embracer
thinking more
Group selling
Star
off more
Wars.
titles. It's only a matter of time till they're out of the industry, I bet.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I'm gonna try to
talking
figure that
about
one out.
Go ahead.
what that just reminded me of, and I'm surprised I don't have it written down. I don't know how true this is, but apparently that the EA deal, how Saudi Arabia is part of throwing in with a whole bunch of other people to buy it.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're gonna own 93%. Saudi Arabia is gonna own 93%, and everybody else is sharing. They're sharing the other 7%.
Huh.
Like, ah,
I mean,
how?
I guess that follows with how they're like getting themselves into other industries as well.
Yeah.
But that's still weird. Like,
A
I'm
little
not a
bit.
big funny. I do analysis work on certain industries and I don't understand this, but it's weird.
Pretty much. Because my thing about it is it's just screaming embracer group. So I'm like, let's let's hope they're smarter and get shit in writing before they start making moves.
I don't know. This is not. I don't think it's going to work out for them the way that they're probably hoping, just because it's. I want to believe that a lot of folks in the industry are well enough versed to see and understand what Saudi Arabia has been. Not trying to be rude, but it's going to turn off people from wanting to buy any kind of game that's coming from EA.
First comment I saw after the article was, "Nah, I'm good. I don't buy video games from murderers."
There you go. Yeah, it's not going to be a good look for EA going forward.
No.
Well, I mean, when was it? EA was like historically known as like the company that kills dev studios and makes their workers work 15-hour days and they sleep under their desks.
Yeah.
And they put out a product that you're like, okay, cool. Thanks for putting out Madden 2026. Great.
Yeah.
They're still going to make money. I mean, it almost doesn't matter at this point because they own most of the major sports titles. So at this point, they're at least what will probably end up happening is they're probably going to take all of the cool studios, sell them all off, right, and just go all in on making, yearly sports titles and like mobileware games.
Yeah. 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 What is this about No Games for Genocide wanting to boycott Xbox?
So, and again, not to get overly political,
it's a
basically,
okay.
yeah. So basically, hold on, I have the wrong link up. It is going to be this and this. Basically, they're calling for a boycott of Xbox because Microsoft may be complicit in war crimes that were perpetrated by Israel against Palestine.
Excuse me?
Okay. That's not where I thought that was going.
So basically, they only recently cut off cloud services to the Israeli Defense Force. So they were like actively providing military intelligence tools to the IDF whilst they were bombing Palestine. Yeah. I don't feel I'm pretty and again, no shade to the Xbox people, but hey, PlayStation doesn't do that. To be fair, I'm sure Sony probably in some capacity has also been complicit in war crimes. So it's the problem with being a multinational, multi-billion-dollar organization is they're all complicit in some sort of horribleness, right?
True. Not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, that one I saw that and I was like, oh, do I put this in? It's a hot button topic, and I'm like, yeah, we should.
I just asked about it because we were talking about studios and stuff not doing so well or going under or like not doing a good thing. I guess this counts if they're not doing a good thing. Why is Black Ops 7 struggling instead? Because I got a follow-up story about studios not doing so good either.
Yes. So basically, analysts have kind of determined that Call of Duty is not having the best year, and that's actually there's a lot of that one link actually links to one of the things that Mike was talking about, the J.J. Abrams thing.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, this person is tracking daily active users, and they were like, they've been much lower than usual. For all year, their player count has been much lower than usual.
Right.
For all of Call of Duty's numbers, I guess.
they're in good company then, because Destiny Renegade started this week and it was the lowest peak count still. Like numbers came back, but
I
like
know.
it was the lowest peak count for an expansion. So
Oh. But you were saying that you actually had a good time with the game, though, right?
I am enjoying it a lot again. Yeah, funny enough, all the work that they put into it, it feels fun again. I actually feel like I'm making a difference in my character and building towards stuff again. It doesn't feel like my gun is a wet noodle slapping people and not going anywhere. Um, it the Star Wars feel of it is weird, and I guess this makes sense too because in some of these interviews and things that I'm reading or listening to, one of the designers mentioned how they were already working on this part of the story and stuff, and then it kind of just got dropped in their laps where they were like, well, we got Star Wars to put in here now, so let's try to make this work. So they had to get it inserted into it somehow, and they made it work to their best ability. It still feels like it's Destiny. It goes along with the overarching story that's happening right now. It mostly makes sense, but it's still got that layer like, you got Star Wars in my Reese's kind of thing. I don't know. It's cool. The
You've got
lightsaber.
you've got Destiny and my peanut butter.
I didn't
I
have a
want to
good
say
enough
that's the thing
analogy.
about crossovers. I didn't care. I think that's the thing about crossovers. They're either a hit or miss with stuff like that.
But here's where I like that it's not, hey, here's Star Wars, but we put Destiny in it. It's still very much Destiny. It's not like
Right.
we took Star Wars and put it in your game so you get to play with the Star Wars toys now. It's definitely
Yeah.
still Destiny. It still feels and looks like Destiny, but there is huge Star Wars influence on it, which I think is what they were going for because they nailed it pretty much. The music sounds great too. It like a lot of the horns and trumpets and stuff that they have added into the music for Renegades makes you think Star Wars right away. Like especially
Mhm.
when they show Dredgen, which is like their version of the Sith. It's got like the deep
Yeah.
horns and like whatever that makes you think of the Sith. The oh, which movie is it? Return of the Jedi? No, it's the New Hope when Luke is like on Tatooine and you hear like the light trombone or whatever in the background when he's looking out over the
Mhm.
desert and stuff. They have
Yeah.
those interspersed in the music too, so like you pick up on that as like you're playing the game, which is cool. Their version of the lightsaber, it's a lot of fun. You can actually throw it and recall it, deflect shots and stuff like that. Their Star Wars
Mhm.
weapons, like they have the same sounds. They feel like it's Destiny, but it acts like Star Wars. It's cool. They've added a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The lore that they've added, the story that go, they're the campaign missions that go along with the overarching story, and that the fact that it's just its own thing. It works. It's weird because some of it's just like that's a bit too much. But they've done a lot of work on the game. I'm happy with like where they we talked about this before, I think, where they took out the unstable cores, they took out the new
Mhm.
leveling system that they made up and went back to the regular old enhancement core system. Getting things to enhance your armor is a lot easier now. They've still got like the grades
Mhm.
1 through 5, and then you like get more abilities or whatever, or more slots and shit based on the quality of your armor and weapons too.
Mhm.
But getting those is so much easier. The biggest complaint
Yeah.
that I have right now is still figuring out the whole portal system because that's still there. That's how you access missions and stuff like that. Um, Part of the portal mission, or part of the more portal menu also is that bounties are gone now. It's more of an orders system where it's another tab for your
Okay.
seasonal hub, and then you just play the game, which is what they've always talked about. We just want you to play the game your way and get rewarded. They finally made that happen to where it's just you're playing the game, you get certain kills with
Mhm.
certain weapons, certain elements, certain ways. It adds to your orders. The more orders you do, the increase in what is it? The increase in quality for the things that you turn it in for, and then that turns into experience, which then upgrades your season reward pass and all that shit. So they've streamlined a lot of things too, but I think the portals and the orders menus are still a little clunky and not well explained.
It, now, in your opinion, knowing how I am and where I left off, do you think it would be worth it for me to jump back in?
Are you worried about the story or just playing the game?
Overall, actually.
Everything?
Yeah.
Since I spoiled Edge of Fate for you, does any of that make any sense? Like the story that I told you, does any of that, is it confusing or does it make sense?
It makes sense. I'm sure. I would understand it more watching it myself. But from your explanation, I have an idea of what's going on.
Hey Sean, what happens when you pull in a fourth dimensional creature into the third dimension?
It's basically omnipotent, or basically a god, right?
I mean, that's essentially what's happening. You have a fourth degree being that can see backwards and forwards and through. So that way they're like omnipotent. They can see what's going on. They can predict what's going to happen, but they're not all powerful. They're still set by their own limits. But when you take something that doesn't exist in the third dimension and pull them into that dimension, it kills them. Because there's no vessel for them. There's nothing that can sustain them. That is the story of Edge of Fate right now. Earth's fourth dimensional being that is created by dark matter and dust and everything in space coalesced around the Earth because of like centrifugal force and all that fun shit that goes throughout the universe. That's how our planets got their own consciousness that lives in the fourth dimension. Big Bad from the story that like came through at the end of the original 10-year saga up till now pulled that fourth dimensional being into the third dimension, which killed Earth's version of them, which is 3. Because of that, the Earth is now dying and experiencing really weird things going on, like localized gravity anomalies and things going, like rivers turning poisonous for whatever reason and shit like that. There are ripple effects from your fourth dimensional cosmic planet entity or whatever dying. So that's what's happening now. So we're trying to figure out how to fix it. And that's the story of Destiny this year.
So what you're saying is I need to finish the, what is it, 9-hour video that you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oy vey.
If you understand that much, Mike, I would say that you would be fine hopping into it. We're going to need to spend some time leveling and stuff. Sean, yeah, I think you would have to purchase the Star Wars part of this, but I think you automatically start off at 300 now, or they have a catch-up mechanic for 300. So we can go from 300, level up to 500, and then start the dungeon this weekend and work on getting the other version of the exotics and stuff.
Oh,
we could get our lightsaber. I think it's worth playing now, especially if you've liked it and played it before and you need a reason to get back into it like Star Wars. It's worth trying. I'm having fun again. I feel like I'm actually making progress.
Now, where you said they brought back the old system for the armors,
Mm-hmm.
Are the old abilities back, or are they just gone?
When you say old abilities, what do you mean?
Like our exotics. How they had, they had certain traits and stuff like that.
Those are still there. They've also added a new transmog system too. So now, no matter what helmet, arm piece, chest piece, or leg piece exotic armor you have, any of the ornaments you have for those are interchangeable. So like you, for instance, for warlocks, you know, Contraverse holds the gloves. You can now use Winter's Guile instead. What?
I may have to call a little early tonight. That being said, you guys can continue talking.
It is 10:30, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, man.
All right. So, have fun talking about Destiny, and I'll continue watching the video.
All right.
All right, guys.
Oh, you're gonna be watching?
Later.
Yay!
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so any exotic armor that you have, but you don't like the look of it, you can use a different exotic armor look for it now. But it still maintains the old stats from the armor that you have equipped.
Okay.
That's more for fashion, but yeah. But the old abilities and stuff that were on the armor, those have stayed. They have retuned a lot of them, so that way they're more useful.
Yep.
Still, like, probably only use them for specific things, but they are better now. I have not gotten to test every single one of them, but a lot of them are good. The armor systems of old, the main differences in them now is that the 6 stats are, they're named different now. and like they are very specific for things, and they still start off at like, I forget what the lowest they can go is, but like they cap out at 200. So obviously, the more that you pump into one stat, the better the increase in whatever for it is. So like pumping it into grenades, they'll recover a lot faster and all that fun shit. But then also the armor has got like quality levels where it's 1 star to 5 star. 5 stars usually have like an extra slot for things or like have more energy attached or whatever. I don't know. Plus the new armor sets have set abilities too. So like 2 pieces of the same armor set grant you 1 specific boon for having that, and then 4 of them grant you the other boon for having 4 of them.
Okay. Basically like the seasonal armors.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds a little screwy in my head as I'm trying to play it, but I'm sure. Once
it's another added layer of like personalization and playstyle, but then it's also chasing that grind, because you'll be hunting for specific armors with like the right numbers for them, and then having the right stats and things like that. So that's kind of the hole I'm in right now. My armor works for what it was. I haven't upgraded to the new shit yet, but I can see myself needing to down the road, because you get additional things with doing so that can play into your playstyle. So,
right. It just sucks because I remember having, like with the artifice armors, how we got the extra slot. Is that gone now?
Nope, still there.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to play around with that.
I think it's worth checking out again. I'm having fun again. I don't think that the story is all that wonderful, to be honest with you, but I like the game still. But I'll tell you right now, it's very weird going from playing Fortnite and moving a lot faster to playing Destiny. I'm like, why do I feel so heavy?
Fair enough.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to remember what the hell I wanted to say.
Sorry.
I don't even know if I want to go into my last topic.
Which one?
Roblox and Russia.
Oh. Yeah, Roblox hasn't been doing so great in a lot of places. They've gotten in a lot of trouble.
Uh-huh. You know you fucked up when Russia says you bad. I'm like, holy shit. Like, one of the reasons why alright, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
And what I'm talking about is apparently Roblox is now blocked in Russia because they're saying it negatively impacting children for 2 different reasons. One I agree with, the other one, I don't get how people still think like this, but whatever. That they blocked it because of LGBTQ propaganda and terror, and the other one is terrorism and child sexual harassment.
The LGBT propaganda, I'm not surprised, because obviously they don't think it's real, or like they talk shit about people who do believe in it.
I'm like, at this point, who gives a fuck anymore? I'm like, why? Why should you care in that regard? But I don't know. I'm guessing it's. I don't know. It's just something that I can't wrap my mind around. But I'm also not in their situation, nor do I want to be, or care to be. But the other part I do have to agree with. Where, like, supposedly simulated, what was one of them? Simulated terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
Can happen on Roblox. And then the other one, and that one wasn't even just because of Russia. That they were basing that off of something that Europol did an investigation on. So yeah, that's definitely bad. And
not to defend Roblox, but it's not like they had a lot of moderation for their games or anything like that either. Like the CEO is a piece of shit too, from what I've read.
Oh, yeah. I read his response to it, and like I don't know if they're quoting him correctly or not, so I'll take it with a grain of salt. But I'm like, you're kind of missing the point.
Yeah.
Where like one of the reasons that like of all the things to talk about, the one you're gonna pick
Bye,
about
Callie. Bye, Callie.
is the one that you're gonna pick about is like pedophilia and stuff like that. I'm like, saying it's neither a good thing nor a bad thing. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you can't argue that. It's just a straight up bad thing.
Yeah, you diddle kids. Sorry, not sorry. Get the fuck out of here. So that reason I will agree with, and that type of shit is the reason why I will not let Sawyer play Roblox.
Yeah, nobody should be playing Roblox at all.
Mm-mm. That other reason they can kick rocks.
I would love to say that Roblox is probably going to go down the drain, but once they went IPO, they stuck around for a long time, which I'm still shocked at, but I don't know. Maybe they'll start waning sooner or later. Roblox does no good for anybody.
Years, go to Minecraft, it's better.
Go to Fortnite, it's better. Oh, I didn't even get to tell Sean about the finale. I actually got to participate in a Fortnite season chapter finale thing.
Yay!
It was cool.
How was it?
It was cool. It was really neat. I think I mentioned to you guys that it was very much like an Avengers Assemble kind of thing, because they brought everybody throughout that whole chapter, and probably from like before, because I have no idea what the hell the whole story about Fortnite is right now. But it went from like characters that you know to Godzilla and King Kong with his metal arm, and then K-pop demon hunters and Master Chief and everybody else fighting against this giant darkness demon dude.
Yeah, because King Kong and Godzilla was definitely this year.
Mm-hmm. Hatsune Miku was there too.
Yeah, I saw that. Like I I didn't play, but I definitely saw the video shots of it. So I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Yep, you got to play that entire segment. I was like, this is really neat. And like, of course, Meg and Amelia got super excited once they were playing one of the K-pop Demon Hunter song, and like that song started, and I was like, oh, that's cool. They got the music for this. And then you get to the helicopter, and they're all three sitting inside the helicopter waiting for you.
Oh my god,
it was neat.
Just don't tell Callie and Sawyer about it.
Are they all about it now too?
Oh my god, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. Lauren loves soda pop.
I think Sawyer does too. And he tries to make his own lyrics to it too, and I'm like,
oh, he's at that stage. Nice.
Uh-huh. I want to say since they finally got to watch it, they've watched it at least once every day on the weekend for the last couple of weeks.
Interesting. Do they listen to the music constantly, or only when they watch the movie?
Callie has the songs on her phone, on her Apple iTunes.
Yeah, when Amelia listens to Spotify, that's all we listen to. So I have to cut it off at some point and be like, we need something else.
Yeah, pretty much.
You all right?
I'm just glad Sawyer is like into different types of music.
Mm-hmm.
He may not be into my music, but at least I can rotate.
I gotta get him into my music. Yeah.
Try it. If you could, I would be grateful.
Why?
Your music is my music.
Is it though? I feel like my music is way heavier than yours. I can understand what your guys are saying.
Here's the thing. the majority of what I listen to is what you're thinking. But I do go to your spectrum.
Hey, what do you mean by spectrum? What are you getting at?
I do swing that way a little bit.
Oh, you do you? This conversation just got more interesting.
Let's do it.
Hang on. Oh, I'm gonna tell your wife.
You try that. I'm pretty sure she would approve.
It's okay. You're not poisonous anymore. Got the venom removed.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? What's going on here? This is a video game podcast.
We started with smut. We talked about smut in the middle.
I guess
we're ending with
we're
smut.
ending on it. Yeah. I guess we probably should end it soon since it's like 10:40 now.
Oh my god.
It's going to be about that time. Do you remember hearing about Yacht Club games? Or know what they make?
No. Should I?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what circles you run in. But they made Shovel Knight. Does that sound familiar?
It does. Why? Okay.
We've talked about some of their games in the past. Well, they've been hard at work and recently launched...
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
They recently launched was it Patreon? Maybe it was the other one, Kickstarter. To fund their next game called Mina the Howler. And I guess they finally got it to a point where they put it all together and it runs, it plays, and all that fun stuff. But now it's more cleaning up and making things look nice and work well together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there have been a handful of articles that have come out lately saying that this next game is a make or break for them, which is super surprising considering Shovel Knight was huge and they made a handful of spin-offs from it that everybody loves still. So to hear that they're at a make or break moment for the company and they need, I think the number that they quoted was for Mina the Howler, when it comes out, to sell at least 200,000 copies would be great. Anything more than that would be exponentially better for them. But if they only sold 100,000, it would be catastrophic.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. I'm very surprised at that. I don't know what happened. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But they had to put off one of their other games that was in development to focus on this one and hopefully get it out. And hope for the best. So I'm hoping that it works out for them because they're a great studio. They made some really good games, and I want to see what they do next with this new one, but... I don't know. I'm very surprised to hear that it is their make or break game. It just doesn't seem right.
And I like the picture of it. I definitely like the design.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do our part depending on what the price is.
I don't remember if I backed Shovel Knight when it first came out, or if I bought it when it first came out, but it was not super expensive then. Let me see if I can find the other thing. Because this might give us an idea. I'm looking. It doesn't say. I don't know where their Kickstarter thing went either. There it is. Do they still have the things up? Okay, so to give you an idea, I have a feeling this might stay around this price. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up another $10, but to get the game digitally by backing it too was only $20 to pledge towards the development. So my guess is it might stick around that. Maybe go up to $30, but I don't think it'd be that bad.
No, I'd be okay with trying $20.
Their games are usually worth it.
Oh, yeah.
I had no complaints about Shovel Knight when it first came out. It was a little tough, but it was fun.
Right. No.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
That was a painful burp.
All right. Anything else you want to cover?
I've gotten everything I got.
We need to go do our homework soon. Start picking our winners for the Game Awards. It'll be the first time doing it. Oh, whoa, hang on. Let me get my words right. I almost said this first time doing a three-way. That ain't right. That's okay. It's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it is.
All right, let me do our little outro thing and see if I remember all the fucking platforms. If you want more news and shit from us, hit us up on the socials. Slap, what is it? Smash that subscribe button. Bucking?
No,
Oh, fuck. All right, never mind. We are on
buckets and buckets.
We are on Facebook and Instagram and Threads and Blue Sky, and we have a Patreon. And the podcast goes up on YouTube, audio and video, the same day as the audio version of the podcast on all the podcasting schmoople dooples. What is it? Wherever you can get your podcasts. 'Cause we're on Apple and Google and I think Amazon Music now, funny enough, and Spotify, and everything that goes up everywhere else goes on Patreon as well. And actually, we've started posting some stuff that doesn't go up, like unedited things and raw stuff. So there's that too.
Yay!
Yay!
So join our Patreon.
Yeah. Facebook, we're Ramblepack Podcast. Instagram, Blue Sky, and all that. It's Ramblepack Pod, I think. So go look for us. Say hi. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're one of our biggest supporters, Mike. How dare you? All right.
You do it, and I'll do a special Kingdom Hearts episode for you.
You gonna fly solo for that one?
Oh, fuck.
Talk to yourself.
I just narrate the stories.
Could do that, dude. Here, get this.
We could
I
go.
talked-
We could go live starting from.
I talked to
start
this guy doing my
finish.
solo podcast. So, gotta have something to talk to. Gotta bounce some ideas off him.
I was gonna ask, how did that work?
He's a good listener. That's about it.
Got a point.
I think it's time for us to go to bed.
Bye.
Okay, bye.